Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex at HOGWORKZ, and today we're going to be bringing you a new product. This is going to be our color matched inner fairings for your 22 to 25 lowrider ST. It's going to come with the vents, it's going to come with all the hardware, and it's going to be available in over 100 color matched options. So today we're in the shop. We're going to go ahead and show you guys just how easy it is to get this inner fairing installed on your lowrider ST. Leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into the install. All right guys, so as you can see, we have our outer fairing out. It's over there. If you guys need to know how to remove your outer fairing, go ahead and look in the description below. All right, so after you have the outer fairing removed, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect some of this wiring. The first thing being our bullet turn signals. So we'll disconnect the plug, and then with a pry tool, you wanna pop these zip tie holders off of the inner fairing. All right, so again, working our way around the front of the bike, disconnect your zip tie holders. And disconnect your turn signal here. Okay, now this wiring harness, when you pull the fairing out, is gonna go through this hole. So for now, I tuck this inside the fairing. All right, so next we'll go ahead with a 7/16 socket and remove this screw here, one on each side. Okay, so after you have those two removed, you're going to want to remove these 4 screws here, and those are going to be a 1/2-inch socket. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and remove this last one. The whole fairing is gonna still sit on this little bracket, so we kind of have to lift it up and out, but you don't really have to worry about this falling down on you because these little tabs here will catch it. All right, so after you have those 4 bolts removed, you can go ahead and pick up a little bit on the fairing and it will pull right out. And now we're gonna take this over to the bench because we have this bracket that needs to be swapped over to our color matched inner. So this is gonna be done by these 4 screws. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, T27. So we'll go ahead and remove these and take this bracket off. All right, so we're gonna take this, and now we're gonna go ahead and put this bracket on our color matched inner fairing here. Well, using the provided hardware and a 4mm Allen, go ahead and get your plate remounted to your new color matched inner. This one here is white sand pearl. All right, so after we have our bracket swapped over, we're gonna go ahead and put these body clips on these 4 positions here. And what that's gonna do is help tie in the top of our inner to the lower part of our inner here. So these just clip right on. Like that. After you have those clips on, with a Phillips screwdriver, we're going to go ahead and install our vents. They're going to be attached in 3 places. All right, so we'll go ahead and install our vent. All right, we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, again, same thing, 3 screws on this side to install your vent. All right, guys, now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the upper part of the inner fairing. And all we got to do for this here is, provided with your hardware, is going to be these clip screws. So what we're going to do is push these on in 4 places. Okay, so once you have those clips on, we're going to take this upper part. This cutout here is going to go in this clip here in the 4 places, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the 4 places that we have clips on here. Okay, and you want to push it all the way through until you can see this little bubble part of the actual clip. That makes sure you know you've got it all the way in. So like here you can see it's just on the edge of it. So we got to push that one in more to be able to get the bubble out like that. All right, so now that you have the top assembled to the bottom of the inner, we can go ahead and reinstall this on the motorcycle. You want to make sure that the bottom edge of this goes on top of your bullets, like that. And now you can bring it up a little, and then here in the front, you can see the slot here. And then on both sides, push it through, and then you can kind of rest it on that while you get your 4 screws in. So we're using your OEM screws here. Go ahead and remount our fairing. All right, guys, once you have the inner mounted with your 4 screws here, there's 2 more screws on each side. They are right above the bullet turn signal. So now we'll go ahead and reinstall our screws here on the outside, just above the bullet turn signal. All right, we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Reinstall your screw right above your bullet turn signal. All right, so once you have your 4 mounting screws installed up here, your 2 on the sides above the bullet connectors, we can come back around to the front. We can pull our wiring through the hole in the front here, and then we can run our wires. Now, one thing you're gonna want to pay attention to is, if you see for your bullet connectors, there are 2 different color connectors. So the black is gonna go on the right side, and the gray is gonna go on the left or clutch side. So if you weren't paying attention, when you took them off, that's how they go. The gray is for the left or clutch side, and the black connector is gonna go to the right or brake side. So we'll just go ahead with our zip tie holders and put them back in place. And then we can make our connection to our bullet signal. Same thing on this side, we'll go ahead and reinstall our zip tie holders. And make our connection. All right, so now we're ready to reinstall our outer fairing. Go ahead and get it into position. And we'll want to make our headlight connection. There. We'll slide this back. Just watch out that it doesn't get caught on your turn signal wire here. You want to make sure that gets tucked up inside. And then what we'll do is install these 4 screws here. When you're doing this, you want to look down through the hole and make sure that your inner and outer are aligned. And then we'll put your screw in. I would get them all started and then tighten them down. Okay, now once we have that, we can reinstall our air deflectors. All right, guys, the last step is going to be reinstalling your windshield. So go ahead, get it in position here, and then using your provided screws, just go around and get them all started. Okay, so once you got them all started, you go ahead and tighten them down. All right, guys, so we got everything buttoned up here on the Lowrider ST with our sand pearl color matched inner. It's a real nice sleek look. Looks a lot better than your factory black one. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.